right. Hello, Lisa B. Just a minute and I'll get her where I can see it. I should have rebooted before I started this today. Hi, Kim. I hope you're doing well. I can't talk at work, but I'll alert so you get the time. Thank you very much, Lisa B. Chairman, good afternoon. All right. Let's stick a link to the panel if anybody'd like to come up. More than welcome. Hello, Philip. Come up if you'd like. Be glad to have you. So, Lisa B, you doing good? What kind of work do you do? Don't get in trouble. You know, you never want to work too hard because they'll get to the point they expect it. I had my last boss I had, he brought us all up there and he says, I pay you from 7 to 5. I expect you to work all of it. Well, you hide and watch, my friend, because at $9, I'm not working that hard. Office, and I'm swamped right now. It's about time we got busy. A good deal, as long as you get paid for it, Lisa. A little bit of respect will go a long ways. Oh, I went up here to this little restaurant that we got up here, not too far from here, 4 blocks, and I got the catfish fillet. You get 2 nice pieces of catfish. They are really busy here. We can't go to the washroom without asking. Probably the opposite of Amazon. Okay. Chairman, you still here? If you'd like to come up, I'll put the link in there right below you. It's been a little cooler today. That'd be a good subject. Oh, down there in Louisiana, they got hit hard. Hurricane, rain, 74 degrees here right now. Partly sunny. Toward the weekend, it's going to get to be raining. It's all pretty much out there. Wow. Still hitting Louisiana. and the Carolinas and Virginia. Let's see. Starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All them days I just mentioned all rain. They don't watch over us like hawks. It's a nice place to work. Okay, back to work now. Take care. All right, Lisa. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. I enjoy talking to different people. Hello, Wanda. On Twitter and on my channel. Well, thank you very much, Wanda. I appreciate it. It looks like you're still getting rain down there where you're at. And I have your playlist going. Thank you very much. I've got 10 playlists going, and my time ain't coming up. It's been at 3.7 to 3.9 forever. Well, good afternoon, Philip.
Good afternoon to you, Tim.
Thank you for coming. There's Ben G. Howdy. Yeah, the rain. Well, we went out and got in the hot tub this morning, Ben. It wasn't so hot. It was about 50 degrees out there. The water, I got it running about 100 degrees right now. She was complaining it was too hot, so I had it 102. I turned it down to 100.
Quietly for me, yes. Okay.
It was
Well,
like 64.
hello, Brian. Sorry, Philip. Repeat that.
It was like 64 degrees today.
Well, that's about what it is right now. Or no, it's in the 70s right now. Fire squad. Brian J., how are you doing? RV Lucky said it's hot. He made a video. I'll have to check that one out. It's 105 here right now. I went out yesterday and bought kayaks for the whole family. Can't wait for the weekend. Fire squad, thank you for coming in. 105, Brian. Oh my God. Okay. Kitty cat. All right. I got soaked early by the rain. Wow. The heater went out on the hot tubs at the gym. Big time bummer. Wow. That's one thing I haven't tackled yet. I've replaced the pumps. Had to replace the top control twice. I like Waterbug. I really do, Fire Squad. But I can't handle his political stuff. And that's his privilege. I'll just leave him alone.
He's a hell of a good guy.
He is, but like I said, his opinion is his opinion, and I'm not going to fight that anymore. The big pump costs 500 and some change, Brian. The little circulator pump, I think, was about 200. They've got an air pump on there. I replaced twice. They're about $100. The second time it got water in it, I'm not going to replace it. It's an air pump, so we didn't use it that often. Yeah, I know. But if you're going to play, you have to pay. And it wasn't easy to change either. I had to buy, just for this project, but I've got it now, a huge pair of channel locks to get them nuts off. Because the nuts are about, they're a good 4-inch. And you've got to have something to turn them. You can't do it by hand. Yeah, it just makes more bubbles. So we just have the water jets running now. And my main issue with the water right now, Pam has pain in her knees and feet and her ankles or whatever, and she puts this stuff on her skin and it just messes up the water. It's real cloudy. I tried to treat it and it still messes it up. Yeah, the water jets are good enough. Hello, our dog. Eat the beans for the bubbles. Yeah. So, Iron Dog, how are you doing with your hot dogs? You're going to have me a cough drop. I'm not coughing, but I just like them. It's probably bad on your sugar, but it's better than eating candy, I think. Um, right before I drain it, I got a chemical. I take the filter out, and it's called Jet Clean or something. And I put that in there and run it for about 30 minutes, and it foams up. It turns green. All kinds of stuff. It cleans all the pipes out. Hello, Tim's World. Came in and seen you were on, sat down with a bottle of water, then head back out. Well, thank you for coming in and checking on me, Iron Dog. She's hot. You like Candy, she's hot. That sounds good. Farmer John Smoky Links. Hello, Cryptic. Got a lot of really good folks in here today.
That is darn decent, Wanda.
Benji says, here's something interesting. When I was getting out of the pool earlier, my swim trunks went down far enough to give a few old ladies an eyeful.
Hey,
Oh, my
Quilted.
heavens. But I thought you wore a Speedo. Got all the lumber denailed. Good deal. They are really good, but $5 a pack or $5 a pack for $3. Hey, if you like them, it's worth every penny of it. Candy is dandy, liquor is quicker, and sex won't rot your teeth. Well, Iron Dog, you know what they used to say? Let's see. I forgot my train of thought. Smoking cigarettes and pulling your pud. The doctor said it'd kill you, but it'd do you a lot of good. There you go. In my tub, I have jets. I use clean bleach. It works good. Well, I mean, I just put the chemicals in the water, chlorine, and that Bright and Clear really does a good job keeping the water clear until she puts that pain medicine on her knees and stuff. Over the shoe fly pie earlier. Well, now, I think I've heard of that. I've never had it, Tim, but it sounds good. I went up to the restaurant the other day, and I got a piece of their pecan pie. I didn't do it today. Hello, Rosanna. Because the next day, after I'd eat that pecan pie, my sugar went to 210. Can't do that. Shoe fly pie. I've never heard of it. I've heard of it. Or, I mean, I've never had it, but I've heard of it. So, how's it doing out there? Is it hot out there, Rosanna? Brian just said it was 105 where he's at. He's a lot further south. So how's your day going today, Cryptic Angel? Yeah, Brian, I've heard of it, but I've never had it. I like mincemeat pie. Haven't seen it for a long time. And if it's made right, gooseberry pie is awesome. And we got a barbecue restaurant about 10 miles away from us. Occasionally, they'll make a baked coconut pie. Oh my God. It is awesome. This weekend, it's going to be up in the 90s. Been nice and warm here today, Kim. Okay. What did I say it was? 70 something. Let me open up that page again. 74. '60s and rain today. Well, if it didn't get crazy, we could stand a little bit of rain here. I got a few plants out here in the yard. I went and watered them this morning. I got 2 clematis plants that I've been a babying. And I really want them to take off because I give about $30 a piece for them. That one I had it last year, it never would really produce. And they told me, well, you need to fertilize it. Well, I did fertilize it. And I killed it deader than a doornail. So I don't want to fertilize these. Sometimes $75 bulbs. I'm in northeast Alabama. It is 75 degrees here right now. Now that's a great temperature, 75 to 80. But once you get up to 90, come on, people. But we don't have much choice. We'll take what we can get. Roseanne and I went out and bought kayaks for the family yesterday. Going to go camping at the lake this weekend and try them out. I think that would really be fun, Brian. I have a clematis that's purple. I love it. Well, I bought a purple one and I bought a white one for Pam. Pam said she wanted a white one. So I thought, well, I need me a purple one. Kim, I think it will be fun if I can figure out what. Figure them out. Oh, you will. You'll be an old pro in 30 minutes. %. Let me see what the humidity says here. I thought it said the humidity on here. Well, I don't see humidity on here. It says it feels like 73. It's 74 and it feels like 73. Garden is going crazy. That's good, Tim. %92 humidity. Well, I looked on my weather page. It didn't tell me the humidity. Let's see what this thing says. I don't trust this thing, but it says 31% humidity. Rosanna ordered a waterproof case for my GoPro. I'm hoping to get it before the weekend. I'll bet you'll have some good video shots, Brian. Stuck in California right now, hoping to get back to Tennessee or somewhere back that way soon. Hello, RV. Brian, the weather is usually nice here. I can handle a little bit of heat, no longer than I have to be outside. About the only time I go out is to water or to mow. And I can mow in about 30 minutes. Yeah, the heat wave, RV. Be careful. And it's raining at Wanda's. You're right next to Tennessee. I was born and raised in Tennessee. I don't know how I ended up in California. Well, probably followed your wife there. Brian, a couple of weeks ago, my daughter and I went for a walk, and there was a drone in the park on the ground, and there was no one around. Huh. They just landed, and maybe it fell. Well, Tim, I've been clear out to Rosanna's house. Beautiful place out there. Yeah, I was going to get me a drone, but I figured that I wouldn't know how to use it and crash it and break it. Lucky, how's your hand doing? RV Lucky took a tumble and fell down on his hand. It flies itself. Cool. Well, you'd have a good time out there at Grizz's house. We didn't stay there. We stayed in town about 10 miles away. You bought a drone and gave it away. Good afternoon, Jerry. Your hand's doing a lot better, Lucky. Thank God. Well, I went downstairs and put one foot down on the water and my foot slid out. This has been a long time ago. I'm healed up now. But man, you talk about bruising my ankle. It's a wonder I didn't break my other hip. I live about 2.5 hours from the Doing It Cheap guy, Bob Yoakum. I've been down by there 2 different times and tried to meet up with him. And we had it all set. We was going to go to this restaurant, and he said, "I'm gonna back out. I'm afraid of COVID." Okay. I'd love to seen him. He's the guy that got me started doing videos and live streams. I went on the internet to find me a gas can, and that's how I come across him. He didn't like the way they had gas cans, so he was drilling a hole, putting a air valve in there so he could make the gas run out quicker. Yeah, Tim, have you looked at me? I'm a big old boy too. And I'm older than him. Why did you quit, Brian? I watch him when he does some live streams if I catch him. I'm a big old boy. Ben, see? I wear a 5X shirt. Well, that's good. But that was up in Pennsylvania with Homestead Tessie. You don't have to go into it, Brian. I understand. You wear overalls. I never could get into wearing overalls. I never could find them big enough to fit me right. Welcome back, Philip. Yeah, now
You too.
I wore Carhartt bib overalls over my other clothes.
Hey, Rosanna.
9.9 miles away from his house. I do not like overalls because you can't raise your hands above your head without singing soprano. Hey, you know what? I bought a pair of breeches and just like Mama's ballroom. Well, Mama don't have no ballroom. Neither does these breeches. Rosanna's picking on Tim. Now, I don't believe that. Yeah, I understand, Lucky. When I was the last winters that I was working, I had these insulated bib overhauls, and that I could just slip in and out of them. You know, like when I come inside, I wore long pants, but I didn't wear a bib overhaul or long johns. Well, I just never did wear the denim bib overhauls. They're probably $60, Brian. That Tim Smith on the Moonshiners, he wears bib overhauls all the time. No shirt. Really? $20? Wow. Yeah, Brian, I figured they'd be $60. But my Carhartt bib overhauls, I got them hanging out there in the garage. I doubt if they even fit anymore. There's something about, you take your clothes and you put them in a closet, and there's somebody that goes in there and makes them smaller. Yeah, Ben, you're welcome to do it on my live stream. Around $50. Okay, well, I was close, but it depends on what size, Tim. When you buy a pair of bib overalls for a big old feller like me, they cost more. They got a lot of ballroom. Well, that's a good deal. Okay, Brian, we'll be here for a while. I'll tell you, folks, this has been a really good live stream. A lot of good people on here. Thank you very much. It's the dryer that shrinks my jeans. Yeah, the tent maker. That's exactly right, Tim. We always claimed it was tent and awning. I have a friend that's 6'7", 420 pounds, and sleeps wherever he wants to. And he wears a size 69-38 overalls. Wow. 6'7". Wow. Well, you know, Grizz is taller than I am. Yes, that's a big man.
Huge.
Did you understand what it was? Rosanna's dad was 6'7", but thin. Well, I think I'm about 6'1", and Grizz is taller than I am because I look up at him. We had a great time. It's really a shame that we all live so far apart, because I would enjoy meeting up with all of you at the same time. Okay. Wanda, here it comes. Let me make sure it's right. There you are, Wanda. Make sure you mute this page that you're hearing me on first before you click on that link. 7'4", over 500 pounds. We called him Tiny. Tim, I'd love to meet you. That is a big guy. Well, hello, Wanda.
Hello. Yeah, I'm on my phone. I don't have to mute that number on my phone.
Okay. I don't know much about a phone.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes Lucky.
Well, it means typing.
Hello, Lucky.
Hello, Wanda. Hello.
Hello. You can see it's a pretty day. It just got through raining, but it is a pretty. It's still pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
it is
chased
pretty.
in from outside. I worked all day to get an air conditioner in the back door of the ambulance, and I left it out an inch too far in. Now I got to take it all apart and move it back out 1 inch,
Oh my God.
so the back doors will shut. I change them out every year. I should know better. I got me a new generator and a new air conditioner this year. I went to Harbor Freight and got that Predator 3500. Instead of a Honda, I got a Predator this time. Yep, I'm not boondocking about it.
Buffet. That sounds good, Tim. I don't know if I could eat everything, but I could put a dent in it. Oh,
I
you
don't
can
have a.
eat.
I don't have a buffet, but I cooked some butter beans today, and cornbread and rice and fried pork chops.
That
I'm
sounds
going to
good.
your house. I'm going to go to your house one. I haven't eaten
Come on.
at all day. I haven't eaten since yesterday at 9 o'clock. Yesterday
I
evening
wish
at
I
9
had
o'clock.
some. I just wish I had some crawfish.
Okay, Ben, to answer your question, you can go to my about page and find my email, but I'll put her in here for you. There you go.
Ooh. No, I got chased in. It's too hot out there. It's about 100. What is the temperature? Let me find out here real quick. I'm getting ready to go to Colorado.
I did
It's
better
80.
on the sugar today. Lucky it was 125.
Ooh,
That's good.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go way up in the high mountains in Colorado. It's 86 here.
86.
Yep, I've been out there all day. I was sitting under a umbrella, and I gave up. After I made that mistake, I gave up and decided to get in the house for a while.
Well, it rained here. It's starting to get hot now.
We went out and got in the hot tub this morning one day. It was 50 degrees.
Oh,
Oh, good Lord, I'm going to your house.
I know.
I'm trying to get out of here next month, about around the 10th, 11th of next month. I'm working on my stuff right now to get it all done to get out of here. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I hope so.
Oh, what are you going to do? Fine with it.
Comments. Yeah, I decided that I always put a new air conditioning in and a new generator because I've been out where all of a sudden it quit. They quit selling air conditioners at Walmart. I had to shop all over town to find one.
We had to put a new unit in our house. Ours kept when it got real hot, it seemed like it would stop, but it would start back. And I said it's gonna wind up catching us and we ain't gonna have nobody to come out, so we wind up having to put another unit in.
Was it freezing up?
I think it was, but it was the outside unit, and it cost us like $13,000 to put another one in.
Yeah.
Them heat
Yeah.
pumps is what I don't. When it gets cold, they don't work. When it gets real hot, they don't work. Them heat pumps
was-
are useless.
It was starting to leak on the inside of the house where they had the
Oh.
inside unit. It was starting to leak, so we just had it changed before it went completely out because it's too hot to be without air here.
Oh, I understand.
Oh,
I don't
What
know
about
what happened to my outside unit a few years back, but it just quit. And it was $1,800 to replace it.
yeah. We did the whole system. We even had another vent cut in my daughter's bedroom. She had one vent. It stays hot in her room. Even now, she's got two vents. To me, it still stays a little warmer in there than it does throughout the house.
Well, when I worked, I had a central heating and air, and then I put heater and an air conditioner in every room because our I'd be at work and something would give me a problem, and I'd have to quit work and come home and make sure my wife was all right. So I remedied that problem. I overkilled it. Yeah, every room's got its own air conditioner, its own heater, and then it's got central heat and air on top of that. I don't want to burn up, and I don't want to freeze to death.
No.
That's right. We keep ours, Tim, at 70 degrees.
Well, ain't no
My husband
sense
put this
suffering.
on 68.
Wow.
I don't know what it is in here.
My feet get cold at 68.
My husband puts it on 68, but when he leaves for work, I put it up sometimes on 72 because it's cold.
That 68 would be cold for me.
It's too cold.
They claim that they're going to cut us back on our electrical usage because of rolling blackouts.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine? Yeah, they're going to cut us back.
Well,
Right
right
to the
now,
generator.
air's not running right this minute. It cycles good. You know, it'll run for a while and then kick off for a while.
Well, I didn't like what Texas did. They had the rolling blackouts, but they turned around and upped your electric wattage usage per unit like triple or 4 times as much. Some of them people had $2,000 and $3,000
Oh, my God.
electric bill because they tripled and quadrupled the wattage or kilowatts per unit or whatever the hell they did. I thought, well, that it wasn't fair because they didn't tell them they was doing that. They just did it. If you use electric in the peak, I don't live in Texas, thank God. But if you use electric in the peak hours in Texas, they triple the cost of it, and sometimes quadruple it. They want you to turn the electric down when it's the heat of the day. Well, that ain't gonna work.
No.
I just pack up and move. I was in Texas.
I don't know how it works. I've got one of them smart meters for the electric.
I'm on average. I'm on average billing, and it just stays the same bill every month.
Yeah. At equal pay.
Yeah, well, ours is called average billing. In other words, it's like if it's $300, it's $300 no matter if you use it or not.
Mine
Yeah,
this
and
month
then
was
at
like
the-
180.
And then at the end of the year, they'll catch up.
They reevaluate.
Yeah.
Well, they reevaluate, but they always add to it. They'll never take away.
Yeah, let's see what my electric was. My last electric bill was $195. But now I got that heat or that hot tub out there running too, you know.
Well, my house is total electric, and so yes, of course it's going to cost more.
So that hot tub will run about $30-40 a month, but it's worth it. Let her go.
Well, I used to have a koi ponds here, and every koi pond I put into production, it would cost me $25 a month just for run the filters and the pump. So I can understand that.
I don't think they've raised ours too much anymore. Our light bill runs between 180 and 190 a month. But then my sister's, theirs is a little bit higher than that.
Well, is their house bigger?
Yeah, it's a wooden house, and it's a little older house.
Hello, Brandon. Well, this is an older house, and it has no insulation in sidewalls.
I built mine, and I made 12-inch walls, and and then I put interior. I put interior walls as 12-inch walls too.
Now, when
But
I lived
now
in a
you-
mobile home, my light bill was almost $300 a month.
Yeah, I can't see how. Oh, yeah, but they ain't even tuba boards. They're like tuba tubes. You know, you got to have a little distance between you and the outside.
Well, now they're making them bigger, though, RV.
Oh, it's been years since I've been. I'm talking about RVs. Well, RVs are made out of tuba tubes too. They're
Right.
not very stout. That's why I bought a school bus, because I wanted something. But I couldn't find one that had a wheelchair lift in it. Oh, I will put one in your RV. And yeah, they wanted about $100,000 just to put it in there. And so I just bought a handicapped school bus.
Hey, Brandon.
That's the way I looked at that.
I'm gonna drop down in the chat.
I don't know. Let me go see.
You
I
drop
have
it
to-
down?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the chat.
Okay,
Yes,
Wanda.
sir.
Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, I was a little frustrated at myself because I made that mistake, and I got to take it all apart and move it out an inch. Oh well, I got to the 10th of the next month before I get out of here. I worked my butt off too. I got out there. I went out there at 7 o'clock this morning, but I couldn't find my drill. It took 2.5 hours to find the drill, and I have two of them of all things.
Are you saying you have a little bit of clutter?
Yeah, and it was laying under the dog blankets of all things to put it somewhere. I washed all the dog blankets and I stacked them up for next, when I take off, because I take clean blankets when I take off. And it was laying underneath. I guess I laid it there so I'd make sure I took my drill. I always take my drill in case something goes wrong, I can fix it.
Right.
It ain't going to be too hard to move that out 1 inch. The knobs stick out too much.
I've got cordless Milwaukee tools.
I tried cordless. They don't last very long. I forget to charge them, and 2 or 3 years later, I go find them, and the batteries are they went bad because I never charged them.
Oh,
That's my biggest problem about cordless stuff.
well, I've got a few batteries. That one battery I've got to have for my Sawzall. It's a real thick sucker. It costs more than the Sawzall.
Yeah, there you go. I called Harbor Freight on reciprocating saw. The ones
Yeah.
that goes back and forth. I caught them on sale, and it was pretty good size. Little over $9, almost $10, like almost 2 or 3 pennies being $10. And I said, as big as that thing is, they was all going after the cordless, and this one was, the cord had electric. And I bought 2 of them. I put one back in the shed, never did open it. But I thought, well, I use that thing to cut limbs and trees and everything else.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, when I was working, I bought this Sawzall, and I had this boy working at the counter order it for me. He said, "Do you need a battery?" No, I've got 2 batteries. Okay, when I got it, them batteries wouldn't work in that tool. So then I had to go back and buy a battery, and oh my God, it was over $100.
really, that's one reason I can buy a nice 100-foot extension cord for less than that.
Yeah, but now these are 18 volt.
Well, like I said, but I've got generators. I've got 7 or 8 generators, and I always, like, if I'm out and I need to work on something, I'll either drive. I got converters too, and I got a 10,000 watt converter in the bus, but always got a 4,500 watt converters. I mean, just drive my Atlas over there and use it. Our 100-foot cord.
Yes,
I can
sir.
get within 100 foot of anywhere.
I've got a 100-foot cord that I use for my hedge trimmers. I don't have no hedges, but I use them.
What do you use? I'm curious. I've never had good luck with cordless stuff. I just never had any good luck.
Well, I have. These are Milwaukee. I got 2 drills, and I got 1 impact combo thing.
I use
you put that bit in there. When it hits something hard, it'll go and it'll hammer right down in there.
Well, I use DeWalt, but it's still, I just don't have. That's what I bought was cordless, was DeWalt.
Hello, Brandon.
And I just ain't had good luck with them.
How are you?
I'm doing good, Brandon. Well, RV Milwaukee or DeWalt is great.
Well,
I've got a cord worm drive saw. I like it because the blade's on this side. It's on the left side of so that you don't have to look over to see the blade.
Well, I found out that you have to charge them. You can't just put them in the shed and go back and get them 3 or 4 years later and expect the battery to be any good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I keep them charged. But now the DeWalt power hand saw that I've got, it's electric.
Well, like that was my biggest thing. I've got laptops I forget to charge. Then I have to go buy a battery to stick in them. In fact, I've got to get that new laptop out, that PH, and charge it when I take off. I need to get where I can hook my phone to my laptop. I guess you can do that, can't you?
Yes, you can. Grizz does it all the time, but I don't know how it works.
I would need to do that. Do you know how, Brian? Hello?
What?
Do you know how to hook up? I know a person that hooks a phone to a laptop.
There's a USB port and goes to your phone, and the other one that goes to your laptop.
Okay, I'll try that. They say you can do it, but I just never did was shown. So Because
Wait.
I've got unlimited on my phones. I got three phones, and they're all unlimited. I got Verizon, AT&T, and Cricket.
When I went to see Grizz, he hooked his phone to my laptop so that I'd have internet, and we used it as a hotspot. There you go. Thank you, Jerry. That's what you call it, a hotspot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have. Well, how did you hook it up? Just plug in the bottom of it because it's got a, and then hook it the
You
other
just-
end.
You just plug your phone into the USB port on your laptop, but you got to do something to the phone to make it work. You got to go in your phone into the settings, and I
Okay.
cannot answer you how he did it, but it worked great.
I'm gonna Google. I'll get on YouTube and check it out.
That'd be a
'Cause I
good
like
place to
use my
look.
Well, I use my laptop because it's just easier. But then I've been buying. I just been using my phone and uploading video on my phone. But
Well, you're
But you
doing a
have-
good job with it. You make very good videos. They're clear.
Well, I got some good phones, and I've got a SD card, 1 terabyte, so I can keep a lot of video on
A
my.
lot.
I can hold a whole bunch of video
Yes, you
with
can.
1 terabyte. I'm just.
I've got a video camera.
Oh, I do
I
too.
started using like 2 years ago, and it's got a 128 megabyte card.
Oh, you need more than that.
Well, no, I've got a lot of videos on it.
Really?
All the videos that I've never had to delete anything yet.
Well, I've got 580 on mine. Gigabytes. That's 580.
That's well done, Kim.
And
What
then I
you
got
do,
the-
Brandon?
I put my phone into a computer. It hotspots it.
There you
Does
go.
it? Well,
Mhm.
thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate that. I'm
Okay,
gonna give it a shot. All it can do is burn up the phone.
okay. So, Brandon, explain to us what you have to do to your phone to make it a hotspot.
You go to settings,
Go to
and
settings.
there's a hotspot on your phone, and it goes through your computer.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'll figure it. Does it say hotspot or what does it say?
Hotspot to the ring USB.
Okay, I'll give it a shot because I got a little tablet that I would love to do that with. Because I use my little tablet like you would not believe. It's got a keyboard, and then I got a regular little tablet. But I've got these phones, and I don't use it. You can't use all three of them at the same time. So I'd like to plug one of them up to a little laptop.
Well, I know you can do it, but I don't know how.
Well, you're like me. I'm not tech savvy now. When it comes to solar, I can hook you up solar any way you want it hooked up. But
Well,
when it comes to,
I'd like to have that done.
it's easy.
Solar, but I don't have no place to put it.
Oh, ain't you got a roof?
Hey, Grizz,
Grizz will tell us. Yeah, there he is. Hello, Grizz. Some phones do not show hotspot. Okay, I got 3 of them. One of them will work. Got to be one of them to work.
eventually
Yeah.
should be able to find one of them, huh?
Well, I got 4. I got one.
Kim,
What
I'm
do you
listening, Brandon.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just exhausted.
Do you see that USB tethering for the
Yeah,
computer?
present it over there so we can see. There you go. Yeah, I see what it says. Hotspot something. Try to be still. Okay.
Or Bluetooth via
I'm
use
gonna give it a
hotspot and tethering. Provide internet to other devices through your mobile data connection. Apps can also create hotspots to share connected to nearby devices.
Well, I'm gonna share it. Hell, I'll just take my laptop to the damn phone company and tell them to do it. That's one thing being owning a
Yeah.
bunch of shares in the phone company. I tell you what, I almost got overheated out there. I'm telling you, I was really trying to get it done. Eh. Oh well, can't win them all.
You say you had a tablet, RV?
I've got I got a small tablet, then I got a tablet with a keyboard, and then I got a laptop. Got 3 of them. I'll figure out something. But I got Verizon, AT&T, and Cricket. That's the phones. One of them's got to work. I just bought a brand new one, Cricket. It's got 1 terabyte on it. And it's the late
Yeah,
model. But
yeah, Chris, that's what you did for my laptop. He tethered it instead of hotspot.
tethered it to a hotspot. But I'm gonna try it. I mean, hell, it'll figure out something. I just never. I always had to buy one of the little boxes. You know what I'm saying? That you hook your laptop in.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do. But I quit doing that too. I thought, well, hell, I'm paying for all this crap that I don't even use.
I bought one of these boxes for a hotspot. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's what I was.
I went down in Tennessee and we rented a cabin and I bought that. Well, to come find out, you only had so much data and then you had to buy more.
Yep.
Well, now come on, people. So that don't work.
Well, it is if you're just going to use it once a month for about 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, it's like a satellite phone. It'll cost you $30 just to call help. I'll try that. If it don't work, I can still use my phone, so I can go live on my phones. They'll work. I went live the other night. I hadn't went live in a year. I'm gonna eat me some cereal for supper. I think I haven't eaten all day. I was getting weak out there.
I had 2 pieces of catfish for lunch.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, it was great. They brought me a salad and I had a baked potato.
I think I'll just eat me a ham sandwich. Either that or a bowl of cereal, one or the other. I don't put sugar in it anyway. Bran flakes without sugar in it. And I don't like Raisin Bran. I just get plain old Bran flakes.
There you go, Cryptic. Cryptic, make sure you mute this page that you're on. Hey, there's Big Steve.
Hey, Grizz, how is it? Is it working over there on that other internet deal? What do you got? TikTok or something? Whatever the internet you got? Because you don't go on this one very much. You can't say nothing on YouTube anymore. They won't even let you do anything.
Cryptic, show me your face for just a minute. You can turn it back off. I want to make sure. Okay. Now you can turn it off if you want. I wanted to make sure who you was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was going funny.
I
Yeah,
had
they
people
got some-
come on
Yeah, okay.
under a wrong name and messing with me.
oh yeah, there's a
That's
lot
it.
of trolls out there.
Hello, Big Steve. How are you?
RV,
Hello.
you're having trouble connecting your phone to your laptop.
Yes, I have never tried it. I really had trouble. I
Right.
just never tried it. I used to have them boxes that you plug up to your laptop, and then somebody
Yeah,
said, "Well,
right.
you could use one of them phones to do the same thing." So,
Yeah. Right, this is what you do. See this lead?
okay, that's a USB.
Yeah. Right. Plug it into your phone.
But I
Then
plug that in
plug the
to
in
yeah,
your
that
phone.
plugs in. Uh-huh.
The other end into the computer,
Uh-huh.
and then you'll have a sign come up. You know, like it's like the USB sign that'll come up.
Mm-hmm.
You click on that. And then it will show all the stuff what's on your phone. And then what you do is you drag and drop. You click on one, drag it off the screen onto your computer, let it go. And then you do all that till your phone's empty. And it'll all be on your computer.
Now I used to do that with I take a picture with my phone, and I would either send an email, but I used to drag it and drop it on my laptop, and it would transfer from my phone to my laptop.
What you,
But
on your computer, you've got to make a new folder. Open the folder up and then drag it in and put it in that new folder.
But what I was using is like if you went live on your laptop versus your phone, because you got a lot more options on your laptop than you do your phone. The phone does not have that much options. But I was thinking about going live on your laptop and using your phone for the hotspot, basically.
Yeah. But it works the same way, but this way is faster and more. And you can get everything off your phone, put in a new folder, and it'll all be on your computer ready for when you want to watch it or upload it or burn disk copies of it or whatever.
Well, I got like Netflix and Hulu and all of this that I watch movies on. But they got that movie center that comes up on your phone. Million commercials on it. Of course, that's great. It gives me time to go to the bathroom.
That's the way I used to do it anyway. And it always worked. Because once you plug the USB in your phone into the computer, it comes up anyway. found new device. And then
Well,
you
I'm
just
gonna give
click
it a
on it.
shot. I'll try that tonight.
It's easy, but the way
But usually
Brandon said as well, that's another way
I've
as
got
well.
house internet. I've got house internet too, and I used to use my house internet.
That's it.
I use it on my phone too.
Let's just turn
I
this
got
cam
my
off a bit.
How hot is it over there where you're at? I guess out west they're having a heat wave, buddy. 115, 117, 121 in Death Valley.
Wow.
I wouldn't even want to drive through that place. Blythe was 117, so was Needles. And Tucson was 115, I think it was. Tucson, Arizona. I know a lot of people live in Tucson, and they go to that. They live there year round, like people that live in Courtside year round. They ain't no way in the world I live there year round. Of course, Oklahoma's can get hot here too, but it got minus 25 here last year. Everybody's pipes busted. My neighbors still ain't got their stuff fixed all up yet, but their pipes were in the ceiling. When it busted, all their ceilings fell in. I kept mine running. I flushed my toilets about every 45 minutes to an hour, and then I let the faucets running in the sinks and the bathtubs and showers. I let everything run. I paid about almost $300 water bill that month, but I didn't have nothing bust.
But you didn't have a heat bill though. They
Well,
shut your electric bill off or electric off.
Oh, that was rolling blackouts. And I said, but I just turned the faucets wide open. I figured running water don't freeze. And that's what I did. Of course, my water bill was about $300, but at least that was cheaper than even with your insurance. They don't pay it all anyway when they fix something. So there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got your daylight coming in.
I was spying on a neighbor.
Mine are so old if they get outside, they usually fall over. Most around here don't get. I'm the only one that gets. Well, there's a few of us that get outside and do things, but most of us don't. I'm gonna have to get off here and eat me something so I can go back out there after it cools off and finish my project. I almost want to kick myself in the butt for. I should have known not to leave it out 2 or 3 inches. Oh well. Big boy, little guy, get down from there. This dog has climbed to the damn ceiling. Get down.
You need to take a measurement on how far you stuck it in and make you a note. Put it there. Tape it
The
right
one I
there.
took out, I had it pushed all the way back, almost flat. Who's called? I don't know that. But this one here, I left out 2 or 3 inches because it's easier to change the filter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But apparently not.
Take a measurement.
It's got a little piece over there on that one side that hits the battery casings. And yet, I should have, when I cut it, I should have moved it out, but I couldn't move it anymore because it hit the latch on the locking and unlocking the door.
Yeah.
If it gives me any more trouble, I'll just take the knobs off of it. I usually just leave it wide open and on high cool anyway, so just take the knobs off of it. If I have to. That way, I can turn it, unplug it, and plug it up and unplug it off and on. I'll figure it out. Trust me. Because I usually turn the knob all the way up, turn it on high cool, and that's where it sits. And then if I have to, I can push that reset button in for off and on switch. It's just a 110 little unit that got the 5,000 BTUs. It just goes in the back of my the RV door. I didn't put it in the window. I cut a hole in the bottom of it. If it'd been the window, it wouldn't have been in the way in to begin with. If they put the knobs on the opposite side, it'd been fine. Oh well, complain. I got the hiccups now, and I need to go eat supper. I don't know what I'm going to eat though.
You said you was gonna have a
That
ham
fish sounded
sandwich.
good. I got fish, breaded fish.
You said you was gonna have
Put
a
it in the
ham
microwave
sandwich.
or in the toaster oven, either way, and cook it.
Ham sandwich.
I wouldn't have to. I'm getting ready to go, like I said, out to Colorado, where it's about 10,000 foot straight up. It's still snowing up there. What's your temperature today, Ken?
74.
Huh? Can't hear you.
74.
Huh? What happened to the sound?
Can you hear me?
No. I don't know what happened. It's all the way up. Maybe I'll get the other phone so I can hear you.
Brandon, can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
can't hear you at all.
Maybe there's
I
something
can hear
wrong
you
with.
fine.
Okay, you can hear me fine. Okay, good.
Hmm.
It's probably me. Let me try it. Let me turn off and go back to you. Now say something.
It's 74.
Now let's see if I can go back to you. I barely heard you that time. Maybe it's the damn phone.
Jerry says 65.
You there?
Got
Say
two
something,
of you
Ken.
now.
I can't hear you at all.
Well,
No. That turns my mic off. That turns my mic back on. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Don't know. Well, hi, Big Steve. Okay, let me go here. I don't know what happened. It went crazy.
well,
That's all the way up.
okay.
Hear that?
Yeah, little squeaky sound.
I'm gonna buy.
Whoop. I kicked one of them, and then he went on his own, I think, on the other one. Okay, so now, Brandon, can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
hear you
what
fine.
on my end?
The weather,
74.
I feel like 70 something here.
There should be some place on here that says humidity. I'm still here with you. I'm looking on the weather
Mm-hmm.
page. There's a rainstorm coming from Iowa across there.
A thunderstorm.
Well, you know, on the map it's green.
Yeah.
So it's probably, well, it's rain, you know. Cryptic
Mhm.
is back. Well, I'm not rich, but I made $100 on YouTube. It took me about 4 months to do it, but I did her.
Mm-hmm.
We got 4 people watching. So are you on a laptop right now, Brandon?
No, I'm on my phone.
It looks great.
I like the camera too. It's clear as can be.
Yeah, it's clear. Are you holding it?
Yeah.
You need to get you a tripod. They're not very expensive.
I like it for cell phones.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting me one.
They're not very high. How you
Are
doing,
they
Mason?
20? Are
About
they
20 bucks.
$20?
20 bucks, yeah.
At Walmart or somewhere?
You can get them at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
When I went down to see Waterbug, I forgot mine here. So I went to Walmart down there in Georgia and bought another one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cheaper one than the one I've got. but it came with a bracket for a cell phone, and I gave it to Waterbug. I said, here you go. I don't have a cell phone. All my cameras and stuff has got that screw in the bottom. If you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if a cell phone does. Let's see if I can show you this. See this? Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my finger. Okay, right there above my finger.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's got threads right there. You can screw it in. And that's the part that you hook your phone, or I mean your camera to your. See this thing right here? I take this off and put it on my other camera. I switch it back and forth. Looks like a radar gun, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I bought this handle separate. It's only $20 for this handle. It's a whole lot easier to hang on to.
I don't think cell phones don't have them. It's probably a little different.
Yeah, they're different. But that tripod that I bought had a deal that you clamp around your cell phone to hold it. And like I said, Waterbug didn't have one, so I gave it to him. I don't know if he ever used it, but whatever. He's got it if he needs it. He's got some kind of a contraption that's got a magnet. You can stick that phone to it, turn that phone wherever you want it. Works really good. He was talking about getting him a video camera. I said, man, you don't need a video camera. That phone is doing a perfect job. You can get you a video camera, but it's just more money out of your pocket.
I record videos on my phone.
Yeah.
Make YouTube videos.
And they're great. But I don't have a phone. I've got a flip phone. I can record on my phone, but it don't hold very much.
See, mine's a touch screen.
Yeah.
Do you ever want a touch screen?
I don't. I mean, I've got a laptop, and I use a mouse, and I got this desktop, and I use a wire mouse. Oh, I'm caught up here. There's my mouse.
A Bluetooth mouse?
No, it's got a wire.
Oh.
I don't like the Bluetooth. Batteries don't run down on this one. The real deal with Sandra Davis. Good afternoon. Let me check out your channel here. Got 712 supporters, and I'm one of them. Let me post her link. Maybe you can help her out or check out her channel. There you go. Thank you for coming in, Real Deal. Real Deal, there's the link if you'd like to come up and join us. It's a lot easier to talk than typing. You're welcome. It's up to you. Anybody can come up if you'd like. I got room for 4 people. Here comes Lucky. Did you get it figured out, Lucky?
Yeah, I had too many phones on. And when I had the too many phones on, they were killing one another.
Yes, sir.
Especially when they're different companies. What have you been doing? But since I made me a sandwich, I'm gonna eat it.
Well, you go right ahead and eat it. We're just hanging out.
I'm gonna try that hotspot when I get. I really am. But here at the house, I've got actually 4 cell phones on. And then I have my house internet, and it's just bouncing backwards and forth. I think something's wrong with it. You talking again?
No, I'm listening to you, Lucky.
Oh, well, that's his problem. It was too much internet.
Too much is too much.
Well, I had 2 phones on the same hangout. One I was looking into, and the other one I was reading the chat, and they didn't like it. But then I think somebody around here has a ham radio, and it really messes me up when they turn that on. But I'm trying to get around and get everything brand new and then get out of here. I change the window unit out in the ambulance every year, and I buy a new generator every year.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, about 3 years ago, or so, maybe 4 years ago, I had the air conditioning quit. You know, the little window unit. Well, I had it for 2 or 3 years anyway. I couldn't find an air conditioner. I was way up there, you know, I couldn't find an air conditioner. And it was miserable. I had to come home. And it's done that way with a generator, you know. If I keep it 2 or 3 years, no, that's a good one. It'll last longer. No, it won't.
That's probably a good idea. Buy a new one and then you're set.
Well, I can use the other ones in the shop or whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Brian, you miss Grizz and Big Steve.
I think Grizz has another internet he uses.
Yeah, he goes to at D Live. I'll see if he's over there.
Somebody's feeding back even now. It ain't me because I only got the one phone on.
Hello?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Oh, I thought somebody's echoing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
you got to echo it.
could have an echo.
Are you gonna have pancakes for supper? Pancakes for supper. I'll have to cook along with you.
I mean, my sugar level would be so damn high if I had a pancake, I couldn't eat it. I have to eat bread that tastes like cardboard, and then I could eat. Maybe I put a tiny bit of mayonnaise on it because it's sweet.
Yeah,
You don't like pancakes?
My diabetes, I can't eat them.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
I tried to leave the bread alone, and I don't drink soda pop.
You need to try the oatmeal bread.
No, I just eat cardboard.
Well, it tastes like cardboard, but it's bread.
I don't know. A lot of times when I make a sandwich, instead of using 2 pieces of bread, I take 1 piece of bread and tear it in half and do it that way.
Well, you probably eating white bread to begin with, right?
You betcha.
It's been years since I had white bread.
I use the bunny bread.
We got an echo. Do you hear that echo?
Yeah, I think it's coming through Brandon's. Here, let me try it here. I'm on mute him for a second. How's it doing now?
It's working great.
Brandon, can you hear me? Brandon, can you hear me? See, there it is.
Yeah, him. That shit drives me crazy. I just turned the damn thing off. Well, they went to another network so they could say things, what political, I guess. Oh, hell, I don't know.
Oh, I don't think it's that. Grizz went to D Live because he could, you know.
Oh, I could probably go there too. I mean, it's, but I mean, YouTube is getting worse. Like, you can't say too much or you won't be monetized. They'll bump you off of monetization and everything else.
Yeah, they will.
I ain't monetized, but the point about it is Facebook's getting that bad. I think what they should do is you get to approve everybody that watches your stuff like Facebook. In my opinion. And then if they want to be your friend or whatever, then they have to ask for requests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that stopped
Brandon,
the
we got
trolls.
Is there the echo still going?
Yep. Yep.
I
It's
turned
still
him
there.
back on.
He's got two things going. He didn't mute his phone when he went over on the other or whatever.
No, I don't have two phones.
Well, you got to echo whatever you're doing. You got one. I thought it was that damn CB operator that I have around here.
Neighbor just come home. I got me a new neighbor. I met him the other day. He's a real nice feller.
Well, that's good. I got the same neighbors I've had for 50 years.
Yeah, we had some good neighbors. I think these will be good too, but they found them a little better house, they thought, so they moved on, and I don't blame them.
All the people around here are old people. The only way they move on is they go to the local cemetery or whatever.
That's a
They
hell
moved
of a
on.
thing.
Yeah, they moved on all right. And then it sits there till one of their kids get 55 and then they move in.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm not going far, but
Hell, I don't go to sleep at night. I guess I can get out there at night and do it. Damn
What?
mosquitoes about me.
it'd be cooler.
Yeah, might be. It's hot out there now. I'll get that air conditioning fixed, but again, I just have to sort through the stuff I'm taking and the stuff I ain't taking. The other thing I got to do is put a cage. I put my generators in a big dog carrier, stainless steel dog carrier, and then I chain and bolt the hell out of it. Make them go crazy trying to take the damn thing apart.
Lucky, how hot is it in Oklahoma?
We got thieves around here when you go camping. Not so much in the neighborhood, but out there camping.
Lucky.
Yeah.
How hot is it in Oklahoma?
Well, it gets around 100, but it's right now it's about 90.
Mm.
It's cooler here today because I think that storm's coming through. We're getting the cool weather off that storm.
When we get storms, we don't get cold weather. We get tornadoes. I live in Tornado Alley.
Mm.
My house got blew away in '99.
Oh my! I hope you wasn't in it.
I wasn't in it. I was in the community. I was in the cellar. The storm shelter, the community storm shelter, and then I put one in myself. But it's just a house I've rebuilt. My house overhangs the lake. It was the boathouse at one time, so I bought it. I turned it into a house. You can fish off your back deck. And I've never fished in this damn lake. I go 100, 200 miles go fishing. That's pretty bad, ain't it? I'm wondering, I've got a lifetime hunting and fishing license. I wonder if you could fish in a different state with Oklahoma lifetime hunting and fishing.
Well, maybe not, because you got to be where you live.
I don't hunt anyway, but I would like to fish in different states.
There you go. Brian said fishing license goes state by state.
Well, I wonder if you could carry. See, it didn't cost me a damn thing for an Oklahoma hunting and fishing license. I wonder if I can get like Nevada hunting and fishing license. Well, if you carry 2 states.
You should check into it, Lucky, after you're over 80. I think they're free.
Well, they're free, but I wonder if you can keep Oklahoma hunting and fishing and get Nevada hunting and fishing. I own land up there.
Non-residents.
Well, I'd be a resident. I own land. That's a resident, ain't it?
I don't know if they're free in every state, but you can get fishing license in every state by paying for it, you know.
Yeah, but that's not being non-resident. If I own the land in that state, it looks like I'd be resident.
Okay, I don't know. There's your project. Google it.
Yeah, not while I'm eating.
No, not right now.
Well, see, I own
while
land.
I'm live streaming.
I own 2 or 3 states. Own land in 2 or 3 states. I want to get them in the states I own.
I don't know.
I own land.
You should. You should be able to.
Because that's called resident, ain't it? You own property.
Yeah.
Unless they make you have a driving license for that state. Then I get a state ID for that state, because a lot of people don't drive at my age. That's something to look into.
Okay, Brian said you can get in any state you own land in.
All right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get Nevada and 2 other states. Texas. I don't like Texas. California. And Oregon. That's the way to go. If I go out there and stay anytime, if I have bought little as a half acre, just somewhere to park the RV.
Somebody told me, and I don't know if it's true, so do not quote me on this, but they said that since I'm disabled, you know, I'm on disability, my fishing licenses are free.
Yes, they are. Mine, when I was got a certain age and a vet, or you're disabled, because I read the whole damn paper. Disabled, a veteran, or you reach a certain age, your fishing and the hunting license are free.
So, do you still have to go apply for them?
Yes, you do. They issue a different card, and you usually you'll have to show your Medicare card. You have a disability Medicare?
Yes.
Well, you take that card with you. And your driving license.
So I don't have to get a fishing license.
You can get a fishing license lifetime. You can get a lifetime hunting license now. You still have to buy the tags. You know, the deer tag, elk, moose, whatever. You still got to buy the tags. But you can hunt small game like squirrel, whatever, on your hunting license. I don't hunt, but if you have a hunting license, it's easy to have a rifle in your possession. So, well, I got a hunting license. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I would think you have to buy your hunt license every year.
No, you have to
You
buy
don't?
tags, whatever you're hunting.
Okay.
Your
Well,
hunting
I
license
don't-
is free.
I don't have a FOID card.
What kind of card?
I don't have a FOID card. No.
I got a lifetime hunting and fishing. Didn't cost me nothing.
Okay.
And now some states charge $20. And that's just a processing fee. You know what I'm saying? The license is free, but it costs you $20 to process it. Some states, not all states. And I've got, with my hunting license, I got a free a trapping license also.
Well, instead of hunting, I just soon sit on here and live stream and talk to people.
Well, I gotta go buy mine, like, go buy my food. I don't have to dress it. I don't have to do nothing. And now I will catch fish and eat them. But if I get in a tight, man, I'll go to Captain B's.
There you go.
I'll get in a tight.
Well, I went fishing today.
There you go.
I got 2 fish fillet catfish. Oh man, it's good. I had a salad, a baked potato, and a glass of water.
Mm.
Boy, I sure get an echo. What's that causing now?
It's coming through Brandon. I don't know what to tell him to do, but that's where it's coming from.
Well, he's probably got the hangout on and the chat and the video player. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got nothing open.
Oh. I don't know what it is. I thought it was me a while ago, but it was because it was just happening to me, and it was because I had too many phones on.
Okay. My meal cost me $10.99 before taxes, and then I hit that 15% tip. My meal cost me $13.56. Worth every penny of it.
And guess what? It time you get your boat out, put gas in. Even if you don't take a boat, time you get all your fishing rods, reels, and bait, and all that stuff, you probably spend $30 to $50.
Oh yeah, and then
Mm-hmm.
if you
might
do
not
catch
catch nothing.
something, if you do catch something, then you got to come home and clean them. Then you got to cook them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too damn lazy.
Well, you add that gas or electricity it costs to cook it, and you're liable to have $50 in that fish. But that's why I like fishing, but and I don't mind cleaning them. It's more of a sport than a great. You know, if you're out there trying to catch fish pound for pound, you can eat caviar.
Well,
Kim,
Brian said that he caught 20 to 30 trout, and we
Wow,
don't have trout around here.
we have trout. We have bass out the ass and stripers. We have some good fish in Oklahoma. Well, we got some big ass lakes here. Remember the pork belly? You don't remember that. Back during the 30s, they called it the pork barrel. We can bring cargo from the ocean all the way up to Tulsa, where they was going to put in a bunch of lakes to bring it to Oklahoma City. Hefner, Hoberholster, Thunderbird, blah, blah, blah. And the lakes were supposed to be from Tulsa all the way down to Dallas, Texas. Well, I still got the lakes. See, I can get on to the ocean from Tulsa, or I can get into go to the lake Eufaula and ride a boat all the way to the lake. I mean to the ocean. And that we're in the middle of the continental United States. Now that's saying something.
Yeah.
We still have access to the ocean.
That's pretty good.
But now, a lot of states can't say that. We can get on the North Canadian, the south of the one, and goes over to the Arkansas. The Arkansas takes us to the Mississippi, and Mississippi takes us all the way down to the ocean. I started to buy a houseboat and live on the wave. But then I thought, well, hell, if shit hit the fan, it'd be easy to block up the damn rivers. I had another guy, somewhat of a friend, he bought him a bunker. I said, I'm not living underground because all I got to do is stop up the air hose and it makes a nice coffin.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good, does it?
No, well, you're in one spot. All you got to do is plug up the air hose and you die there 2 or 3 days. That's what I told him. I said, that's like a rat. I started to buy a government one, a nuclear silo. And then I got to thinking, well, hell, if they block off the air hose, you just die down there. I decided I didn't want to do that. I got this fear of dying. Once you're dead for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, I could do it for 2 or 3 days. Hell yeah, I need the rest, but long time's a long damn time. That word forever sure scared the hell out of me. Yep, I think that's a little bit too long.
Yep. Fife, Alabama. Yes, sir. Benji, Fife, Alabama. Is that what you're talking about? I used to
Kim?
have a hat from there. I don't know where it went to. It might be downstairs in the box.
Did you hear what the
Lucky.
Supreme Court said? Did you hear what the Supreme Court said about college ball? They're going to have to start paying the players. Well, that ruined the damn college ball. Yeah, they're going to have to pay the football players, baseball players, and all the rest of them, all the sports people.
I thought they did.
No, that's called non-professional, and
Huh.
and if you get paid a nickel it don't have to be 5 cents, but you cannot go to the Olympics if you because you're no longer an amateur, you're a professional. The Olympics is yeah. Now some things not so much, but.
That's weird,
But I
Kim.
think it's going to ruin the ball game.
Ain't it, Kim?
What's that, Brandon?
That's weird. I'm echoing some reason.
It ain't echoing now. At
Oh,
least I didn't hear it.
Okay, try it one more time. Now, what is weird, Brandon?
that's weird. People echoes.
Echoes?
Yeah, like people like on the live stream.
Well, I don't know if it's what's going on now, but if they've got their YouTube page, this page that we're talking on is StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got your YouTube page, you want to mute that before you go to the StreamYard, or you'll get an echo.
Because you got 2 channels open.
That's correct.
I think I already closed the YouTube thing down.
But you have to mute it. Here, let me show you something here. Okay.
Good Lord.
So here's my YouTube page. I just turned the microphone back on.
Yeah, and it echoes.
Now what is weird, Brandon? It's weird. People echo. See, that's echoes. That's because I just turned that. I unmuted my YouTube page. See.
What I do is I don't even go to YouTube. I go to my email thing or whatever, and I usually can pick up where you posted it or whatever, and I just go right off there.
That'll work. That will work.
And if you go the other way, you got to make sure that channel's muted. I'm telling you, my dogs are outside. They probably died of heat. I just let them out about 5 minutes ago.
Is there water out there for them?
Oh, no, they don't stay out but about 10, 15 minutes, and I'll let them back in.
Okay.
I just had my sandwich, and I thought, well, now I'm going to go get them. I put them out after I made my sandwich, and now I've eaten it. Oh, they don't stay out very long, 5, 10 minutes max.
That's the way I did with my dogs, but I never let them out without me there with them.
Well, I got
Our yard's not fenced in.
Oh, my yard's fenced, but I got the back door open. I can see them. They're all up on the porch. They're waiting for me to open that door. I sit
Do you
right
have
here.
more than 2? Do you have more than 2?
I got 4 dogs.
You've got 4. Ah,
I got mama and daddy and
two.
I got mama, daddy, and two little pups.
Okay.
Well, they're 3 years old now. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go let them in.
Get them babies in.
Ooh.
I don't know why it does that. Every time you're on YouTube, it echoes.
Yeah, you got two things going at the same time, Brandon. And YouTube is always behind time. BG or Benji, that'd be fine, but you don't have to put your money out for me. But that's great that Fife won the state championship this past season. That's pretty cool. I mean, I won't turn it down, but I don't want you to spend money on me. They're not cheap. I got about $30 wrapped up in this shirt here, but I wanted it. Came from Ink Picks or something like that.
My granddaughter's gonna make me a bunch of stickers and a T-shirt. She's gonna make my stickers RV Lucky. RV Lucky.
I got a few stickers made, but I don't know if I got any left. I put it on my coffee cup.
Well, I bought her the machine that does hats, mugs, plates, T-shirts, and stickers. And so she said she'd make me some stuff.
Well, thank you, Benji. He said you are a champion too. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, my dog's having a fit.
Yeah, they have a fit.
He's up my lap now, telling everybody they can't get up here.
Oh.
Well, I had a breath mint. That's enough. I'm exhausted. I don't know. I'm waiting till it cools off. I'll go out there and finish my project.
I bought some stickers, but I have no idea where I put them. I know they're down here in this drawer. I got too much stuff in the drawer.
I got a friend, well, I guess a guy I know on YouTube. I'll say it that way. He charges people to put their sticker on his van. He charges them $5 a piece, and then puts the sticker on the van.
Oh, really?
Yep. Then there's one guy that he charges $5 a sticker. So whatever. All that is advertising their channel. They should give them to you free.
Yeah.
I travel a lot. I'll probably go to 3 or 4 or 5, 6 states a year. And that old ambulance, everybody knows it. I ain't got one sticker at all on it. Not even mine. It looks more like an ambulance than a chamber.
Hey, just a minute. I think I found them.
Oh, you found him. Good, mail me one. I put it on the inside of my camper.
Here
I
we
put them
go.
on the I put them on the refrigerator. Hey, Joe, what does it say?
Let me turn this on here. It says it's a Kim Fife thing. You wouldn't understand it. Kim Fife, and it's got my email address, YouTube, and it's got a picture of me with my PT Cruiser
Oh, wow.
and my dog. And I don't have my PT Cruiser or my dog anymore.
Uh-oh, it's going downhill. I got, I don't know, she said she's going to make me up some, but God knows what they're going to look like. She said, I'm going to put an RV on there. I said, okay. But I don't really care.
I got this sticker. You won't like this sticker.
What's that? Oh, is that Pneumatic Fanatic?
Yeah,
He's all right.
I watch him.
I think he got trapped into something and it couldn't come through with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think it was an intentional thing.
And then when I bought my cup, they sent me these Yeti stickers.
Oh, wow.
I got all different colors.
Now, I used to watch Pneumatic Fanatic religiously when he had that Tonderoga. But after he got a high dollar and started using that Class A, you know, I don't care about Branson. I don't care about all that other crap. He used to boondock a lot, and he'd give you the coordinates, you know, latitude and longitude of where he was boondocking, and then that way you could find a, you know, cheap place, RV, what do they call it? Free campsite.net.
Yeah.
Like that. And now that he's got that Class A, he stays in RV parks. Well, hell, you always find a damn RV park.
Okay, Ben G, let me check my email. I'll see if I got something. My computer's running slow again.
Yeah, I'm a type person. I don't never carry grudges. It's too damn much trouble. and like I told somebody, I never hate anybody. Hell, that takes a lot of work. And it does. If you're going to be mean and hateful, it takes a lot of work to do that. In my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I got 2 emails from you about overhauls.
My email address and mailing address is on my about page. I think
Yeah, I
everybody
put it on
does.
there. All right.
You got your mailing address on there too?
I don't think I got my mailing address.
Well, I put my mailing address on there and my email address.
Okay. Share screen. Share screen. Okay.
Everybody left us.
All right. So here is Ben G. He's in his overhauls.
I don't like them. I tried wearing them. Don't raise your head. Your arms above your head. Castrate you in a heartbeat.
Here's another picture. Well, you look good in them.
Yep. You look like Farmer Jones.
Okay. Now, did I miss anything? Nope, I didn't miss nothing. I get these big dog shirts, and it said, let's see. I forget how it's worded. Something about I got my shots, and it shows shot glasses.
Well, when I was heavy, I used to wear like 5 to 7 X's. Now I wear a 2X. How about that?
Your shirt?
Yeah, my t-shirts, I wear a 2X now. I used to wear 7.
I could get a 4X on, but I
must be
buy
a
a
lot bigger than
5X.
me. You must be a lot bigger than me because I wear 2X's, but I like a 3X because they're really
Yeah, I'm a
loose.
big boy. I'm a big boy. Yeah, I could wear a size 4X, but I like 5X. I like the room to move, you know.
Well, this one here's a Giorgio, and it's a 2X.
I will, Wanda. I'll tell her I said hi, or you said hi.
Hi, Wanda. No, I like loose clothes. But when I was heavy, I don't think I could find a t-shirt big enough.
Well, I have to
saying?
order them. I have to order them. I go to Big Dogs or king size.
Well, I buy that. I'm tall. I'm 6 foot. I used to be 6'1", but I'm just 6 foot now. I shrank. But I've always been tall, and I like shirts long waisted. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a shirt that fits me at my belly button either.
Right.
You know, I'm a long waisted t-shirt, and they quit making them damn things almost. You know.
That's like I said, I order them online. That's why I have to give $30 for a t-shirt.
Yep, that's true.
But I got a bunch of t-shirts. Every so often I buy one, you know.
I think, wait a minute. I think Walmart or places like that, they only go up to a 3X?
I don't know. I don't even look.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, regular dress shirts and stuff, they only go up to a 3X. You know, I'm talking about not t-shirts, but I'm talking dress shirts and whatever. They don't go up any past, most department stores don't go up past 3X. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm laying down now.
You're probably right.
Because I know when I was heavy, it was like, you have to go to the big and tall shop in Oklahoma City and you might find something might fit. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Tent and Awning.
Yeah, well, yeah. But you couldn't find very much to wear, I'll tell you that. And then my suits, I had to wear suits to work. I had to have it made, you know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the other, because hell, they don't make them that big. You know, you had to have a jacket made and all that crap. But I'm glad now that I'm down to 2X.
Well, yeah.
I like to get that. Well, and even at that, you got to watch. I mean, but they do sell them just about everywhere. And at 2 and 3X, they do. But anything over 3X, you can't find it. There ain't no way in hell you're gonna find it.
Like I said, king size or Big Dogs.
Yeah,
Them are really two good companies.
And then either that, you got to order it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But department stores don't carry anything bigger than a 3X. And I hate to tell you this, the male population, even females, they're getting larger people. You know what I'm saying? I seen some of them 12 and 13-year-old boys, and hell, they're already wearing 3 and 4Xs, and they ain't fat. They're just big. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, that's the way life is. Get over here if you want to jump. Go get up there. Hurry, hurry. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, shut up, Ori. Ori gripes about anybody gets in the chair. I can fall asleep in this chair. I made a video, and there's 3 or 4 dogs laying on me time I wake up.
Hello, Stray. Yo.
There's Grizz is back. I got no, like I said, I'm glad I lost down to a 2X. What size you wear, Grizz? You're pretty good size.
He's not as big as I am.
Oh, you went and seen him now. I'm not that big. I mean, I'm tall, but I'm not big, chested anymore.
Welcome back, Jerry. Maybe you never left. Stray, how have you been today? What are you into?
It's hard to find a good taser anymore. I found some at Cabela's. The gun place, Cabela's.
Yeah.
I got a flashlight taser. Works pretty good. It's a little black flashlight. There's a taser on the end of it.
That'll slow you down.
Well, that'll stop them because I can't. I'm getting old and fat, and I'm old and I am fat, but I can't wrestle people, like I used to back in the day, So I always carry my gun too. So I wouldn't want to kill somebody dead, but I wouldn't mind tasing them if they tried to, manhandle me. When you go RVing, buddy, you got to pay attention because people are crazy out there. They had a person and a young, they was in their 50s, maybe, yeah. Husband and wife, and they took their grandson with them. And they killed him for their damn RV, and it ended up in Mexico. It was a Class C. I mean, really? You killed him for a damn old Class C RV? They sure did, though. That's one thing you got to be careful when you go out there RVing.
We
I always carry my gun, though.
We drove clear across the United States, and every night we stayed in a motel room. Except 2 nights we stayed with Rosanna.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the last time I went to Nevada, we stayed in motel rooms all the way up there, and then it was that damn convention in what was the name of that? In Salt Lake City. Had a big political convention, Trump convention or whatever it was. And my God, you couldn't hardly find a room. We had to go way out of Salt Lake City to find something to sleep in. Because most generally you don't even, we call a head. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the card. But we usually don't have no trouble. There's always a vacancy. But there wasn't none in Salt Lake City. And everybody there need dog too. Little old bitty thing. Like I said, motels don't bother me. Hotels, they're not bad. But camping, boondocking it, I never was a boondocker. Now I stay in RV parks. Of course, that's your space, and you rent it, and hook up the water, electric, and the sewage, and it's like your house is there.
Well, You know, it costs us a lot of money, but we didn't have to worry about a place to park when we went sightseeing.
Well, that's true. Well, see, I don't like to be.
We get up in the morning. We didn't have to worry about making the bed or whatever. We went to a restaurant to eat. We didn't have to do our own cooking.
Oh yeah, but I like being away from. I don't like big towns like Salt Lake City, Reno, Nevada, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. I don't like big towns. And I don't really. I'd rather be out away from anybody. But I usually in an RV park. There's state parks. Sometimes they're crowded and stuff. If you go during, let's say, the off season or where there ain't a holiday like 4th of July or some crap like that, you usually have it pretty well to yourself.
Well, Chris, the reason why I went to Oregon was to see you.
I went all the way to South Carolina to see Irene. And then I went to Tennessee to see Lance.
There you go.
It was on the way. I bought land out there, so I just thought, then I went to Texas because I was within 80 miles of RV Deb, and I went, how the hell I'll just go over there I stayed one night and left in the RV park there in that little Knox, Texas thing. I mean, I don't stay very long. Wherever I go, I'm up and gone again. I had a big old Class A and I got rid of it. That damn thing was hard to find. The only place you could go shopping would be Walmart because that's the only damn thing that'd be in the parking lot. A lot of people pull a car behind one. I don't do that. I don't like nothing in tow. I like staying bread and breakfast. Did you do any of that?
No, I want my own bathroom. And now we stayed at Rosanna's house, and we had our own bathroom, our own bed, our own bedroom. You know, her bedroom had a bathroom in it, so.
Well, a lot of bread and breakfast
run into each other going to the bathroom at night, so you know, thank God.
Well, bread and breakfasts, they usually have their own bathroom and their own, and their own little bedroom suite. The only thing about it, they cook you breakfast, and it's sort of like a family breakfast. Everybody, it's sort of like a buffet breakfast. You can pick out what you like, more or less. It's not bad. They'll do a bunch of bacon, a bunch of scrambled eggs, so on and so forth. A bunch of pancakes or whatever. You just basically like serving yourself at the table. They're all right. Unless you get one that's already booked up with a bunch of damn kids, and I don't like that. Yeah. I like to ride on the train, though. You got your own berth and everything. You got your own bedroom that you fold up and let down. Travel 2 or 3 days on a train. I like that.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
And then you go up there to the breakfast car or the observation car, and it's all glass on top and inside. You look out for miles. But that's cost more than air travel.
Really?
Yep, if you was going from my house in the central of Oklahoma, let's say Oklahoma, and you was going to let's say Seattle, Washington. Well, it's going to take 3 days and a half to get there on a train, or maybe 4 days because they go like Chicago and around, blah blah blah. It'll cost twice as much as it does to fly there. You can fly there and back again before it costs you to just ride the train. They had airfare the other day. My daughter was telling me, $400 round trip to Hawaii
Oh my.
from Oklahoma. I said, "Shit, book us." That's what I told her. She said, "Well, I can't get off right now." I said, "Man, book me. Let me go." The round trip was $400 on a plane. Of course, you got to wear a mask all the way, flying over there and back. But who cares? I ain't gonna be one of them crazies that get tied with zip ties and put in the back because you won't wear a mask.
Well,
then if they wore a mask,
I'll wear a mask if it's required.
I do anyway in a plane. Ooh, hell yeah! If I fly anywhere in a plane, even before, I didn't like breathing dead flesh cells from other people, and I didn't. They recycle that air, so hell, you're breathing their farts and every damn thing else. You didn't know that? Yep. And
Yeah.
the dead cells and the filters. I had a friend one time, and he said them filters on them planes that work damn. He said half the time they don't ever change them.
Now, if you go to the doctor, if you go to the hospital, if you go to the post office, you got to wear a mask. You don't have to at Walmart.
I wear mine. That's the number one place to wear a mask is Walmart.
Well, I stay away from people though.
Well, I wear a mask.
On top of each other,
I started wearing a mask since everybody went to a mask. I just ain't gonna stop it. I bought all them damn masks and I'm gonna wear them. Well, the first time I went to the doctor, I put on a full hazmat with that external fan air and every damn thing. It looked like my doctor just started laughing. I said, "I ain't catching you that shit." He said, "I gotta take your temperature." I said, "I'll tell you what." I wrote down my blood pressure, temperature, and everything, even my sugar level when I went. I said, basically, I'm here. He just laughed. He didn't care. What did he say? Well, they asked you, "Have you fallen?" I wish the hell they would quit asking that. Have you got dizzy? Have you fallen? What they're trying to do is take your driving license away from you.
Well, folks, I've been on here. It ain't quite 3 hours, but I'm gonna go get me a bite to eat, get my medicine.
Well, I'm gonna go out there and work on my ambulance, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you, RV. Thank everybody in the chat.
All right.